Hello everybody, welcome to My Hero Academia Season 4, Episode 22 Anime Review. We're almost at the end, although we've still got 3 more episodes. So that's kind of weird considering we wrapped up the conflict this week. And from the next episode preview, we're going to wrap it up next week. Although, saying that, Season 3 sort of started had a little bit of this arc. Like at the start, remember they introduced the big 3 right at the very end, but then, you know, an overhaul I think they introduced as well, but then it was like, nah, see you next year. So maybe they're going to do something similar where they'll start something but they won't do very much with it. And they'll be like, see you next year for Season 5. I almost forgot what season we were on there. I've just said it as well, that'd be pretty bad. Anyway, let's jump into this episode and see what went down and everything. Let's do this. The episode opens up, strangely enough, well, the proper episode opens up with Kendo getting complimented, we'll call it that, by the Class B boys. Then the other beauty pageant people show up. Monoma is Monoma, he's a character. Nejire's there, that other one's there. How does she win? I don't understand. Like, each their own, but you're Kendo and Nejire, then you're her. Like, I think it's complete, you know, I'm going one way, not that way. That's basically what I'm saying. Anyway, other thing to note, Mirio gets airy and is like, you excited to see Deku? He won't be late, I promise. He's going to be late, I promise, because he's in the middle of something, isn't he? He's fighting the gentle criminal. Labrava's like, use the quirk, and matey boy, Gentle, that's his name, is like, no Labrava, that's how we're going to get away, we can't use it yet. Fair enough. Deku bounces off a crane, and then he's like, remembered where Gentle put the like platforms basically, and then he uses them to zoom around and take them down like a bloody hero. He's like, you're under arrest, you have the right to remain silent, gentle criminal. And Labrava, and you know, they don't quite stay silent. We see a bit of Labrava's backstory, which is a bit depressing actually. Like, she liked the dude, and then she got called a stalker, and I'm like, oh, that's a bit harsh. Like, very harsh, actually. Is it because she's short? It's because she's short, isn't it? That's mean. You shouldn't be doing that just because she's short. Then we see she found the Gentle video, met Gentle. It's actually quite nice, you know. He was always there for it. It's like, oh, I feel bad for you. You're meant to be the bad guys, but nah, I do feel bad. I feel bad for you guys. Hopefully you can come back on the straight and narrow because you're all right. You're all right. Basically, then we get what her quirk is. It's a love power-up. If she loves someone, she can power them up. And the more she loves them, the more it powers up. Which is, I was going to say it's a very specific quirk, but that's just this thing. They're like, anything can be a power, screw it. Knife hands, that's a pretty obvious one. Screwdriver hands, that's less obvious, but still not even close to being any of the wackiest stuff they've done. Why does Tokoyami have a bird head? It's nothing to do with his quirk. It doesn't make sense. It's one of life's great mysteries that we will never likely know the answer to. But anyway, now Gentle is a threat. He's zooming and zooming around, fighting Deku. He KOs Deku, or he thinks he KOs Deku. And I was a bit like, come on, man, you're better than that. And he is better than that. Deku's like, I've faced people way stronger than you, and I'm like, yeah, you have. Don't struggle with the gentle criminal. And yeah, Deku and gentle criminal and Labrava looks shocked. They're like, by God, this was our trump card, and he's barely phased. Which I feel like you need to go back and watch a few episodes, like when he fought the giant flesh monstrosity man. That was a thing that happened, gentle criminal. You should watch the news more often. You might hear about it. Surely that would be on the news, right? He was massive in the sky. There'd have to be someone just like, or like someone with a phone, like, oh, look at that, there's a cool thing going on over there. Someone would have filmed it. I know they evacuated, you would be able to see that from a distance. Anyway, back to the fight. Quick note, the festival begins. Hooray, good stuff. Deku, you're late. Also, they're fighting in the forest near UA now. Didn't mention that, that's where they are. They're still fighting. We learn more about his backstory now. His dream is basically, I want to leave my name down in the history books. I'm like, you know what, that's a good dream. Originally he wanted to be a hero, but he accidentally interfered with a hero saving someone, and then got called a criminal for it, and that's a bit harsh. Like, he had good intentions. I know things didn't work out well, but yeah, it's a whole thing. I wouldn't treat him like a bad guy for trying to help. I'd maybe more than a slap on the wrist, but less than a full-blown "you are a criminal." I guess you've got to have rules. I felt a bit bad for him, to be honest, and his mum like threw a book at him or something. Like, that's harsh. He was trying to help. I felt bad for him. And then later on, his classmate who went on to become a hero forgot who he was, and that's like Gentle's worst fear. Like, I don't want to be forgotten. So then he decided, can't be a hero, I'll be a villain instead. So really, he doesn't want to be evil. He just wants to be remembered. Like, yeah, Gentle. I'm almost fully on Team Gentle at this point, which is that bad? Oh well. I was still rooting for Deku because I was like, Eri has to smile. That's the only thing that matters at this point. I'm sorry, Gentle. Your dream will have to wait. Then he powers up some more, which is a great thing. Then him and Deku have a little test of strength standoff, and Deku's like, we're not so different, you and I. And yeah, La Brava goes off to move close to the school because her special Wi-Fi it's not close enough or something. Okay, I don't know how hacking works, so okay, that's fine. Gentle is like, I'll throw away my, what is it? I'll fight all out because you deserve an all-out fight, Deku. And it's like, respect, sort of. We'll call it respect. Yeah, then La Brava. There's some teachers. The dog guy's coming with some others, and La Brava's like, crap, that's not good. Let's get back. Deku hits a big old smash on Gentle. Deku wins the fight. Huzzah, you did it, my man. Never doubted you for a second. And then he's like got down. La Brava shows up and like starts just beating on Deku. And again, I felt really bad. I was like, oh, I feel bad for you, La Brava. Like, I felt bad. And Gentle, the power runs out, the love power, but a little bit comes back. So he uses it to just send Deku away to make it so the fight never happened. Because I guess if the fight happened, it would have looked more badly. And instead, he acted like, hey, I want to turn myself in to the heroes. So I guess it's not like he came to interfere. It's like he came to be like, hey, arrest me, you know. So I guess that's like a workaround. So everyone's happy. Well, I mean, they're arrested, so they're not happy. But, you know, worse things have happened. Worse things have happened indeed. And that was the end of the episode. Went by quite quick, I thought, which is good. That new My Hero game came out, and it's like the first one, but it's all more characters, that's alright. Anyway, back to the actual episode. Just thought I'd sling that in there because it's somewhat relevant. Yeah, I like this episode. It tied a nice little bow on the Gentle Criminal and La Brava stuff, I thought. It is kind of weird we got 3 more episodes. Obviously we're going to have the music performance thing next week. Maybe some other... I imagine next week will be the festival episode, you know, where they go around and do things. Which will be good. Which would be good. It'd be nice to see Eri just having a good old time. That's the payoff, I think. This has basically been the Eri season. Like, everything's about her. The first half where they were rescuing her, and the second half where they're like, damn it, you're going to smile, little girl, and you're going to like it. And it's going to be great. Hopefully imagine if she doesn't smile. That would be the biggest buzzkill ever. I don't know what we got after this. I haven't read the manga, as I've said many a time. But hopefully it's good. And hopefully, I imagine, I haven't checked. We've probably got enough for one more season after this, right? Before we have to, like, take a break. Maybe. I again, haven't read the manga. Haven't even looked. Actually, no, I did look. It's like, what, 5, 6 volumes we got left? That's enough, surely. That's definitely enough for 12. Maybe not 24? I don't know. I don't know what we got left. So, yeah. But no, I'm excited for the school festival. I've discovered in recent weeks that I actually do love a good old school festival arc. So, that'll be good. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please leave a subscribe and other good stuff in comments and the like and all that other stuff, because YouTube appreciates that. I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.